morning students, this is Junita Mukherjee once again in SS Public School, giving you some important notes about the chapter thermodynamics. So in this particular chapter we will now learn about the isothermal process. In this isothermal process we are taking the ideal gas equation PV equal to a constant. Okay, then we will take the given mass of the wire is inversely proportional to its volume, that is from the Boyle's law. This is nothing but the Boyle's law itself, PV is equals to a constant. Okay, and we will take the volume of the volume change is between from V to V plus del V, that is del W is equals to P del V. Okay, now we will have del V equal to 0. If del V tends to 0, the summing quantity del V, del W will over the entire volume, entire process. So W will be equal to integral sine of V1 to V2 P del V. This will be equal to mu RT V1 minus V2 to V1, V2 to V1 and dV upon V. This will be equal to mu RT log V2 minus V1, V2 by V1. Okay. So then we will have where is in the second step we made use of the ideal gas equation PV is equals to mu RT. Here takes the constant out of the integral for the ideal gas. The integral energy depends upon the temperature. Thus there is no change in the internal energy of the gas, ideal gas, in an isothermal change, and the first law of thermodynamics implies that the heat supplied to the gas equals to the work done by the gas, that is Q equal to W. This shows that V1 is greater than V2, V2 is greater than V1 and W is greater than 0, and V1 is greater than V2 and W is smaller than 0 itself, and thus there is an isothermal expansion. The gas absorbs the heat and does work, while in the isothermal compression work is done on the gas by the environment and heat is released. Now adiabatic process. The adiabatic process, in this also we are taking the adiabatic process of the ideal gas PV, gamma is equals to constant. So gamma is the ratio of the specific heat ordinarily with the mole of constant pressure at a constant volume. Gamma will be equal to Cp minus Cp by Cv. So it will be equal to P1 V1 gamma is equals to P2 V2 gamma itself. So there is a change in the change in the adiabatic process adiabatically from P1 V1 to P2 V2, and thus the curve will shows the adiabatic process connecting the two isothermal. So isothermal, then adiabatic, isothermal, and then adiabatic. This is the V portion and this is the P portion. Pressure and volume against these two graphs we have drawn. So we have calculated the work done on the adiabatic change of an ideal gas with P1 V1 T1 is to the state P2 V2 T2. W is equals to integral sine of V1 to P2 P del V. Okay. Then we will have this constant into integral if we choose this thing. So integral into V1 to V2 dV gamma is equals to constant into V to the power minus gamma minus plus 1 minus gamma integral limit V1 to V2 constant 1 minus gamma 1 upon V2 gamma minus 1 minus of 1 minus V1 gamma minus 1. Now from equation number 2, this is equation number 2, this is equation number 2, we will have P1 V1 gamma or P2 V2 gamma is equals to constant. Then W will be equal to 1 minus gamma P2 V2 gamma by gamma 2 V2 gamma minus 1 V1 R gamma V1 gamma minus 1 will be equal to 1 minus gamma P2 V2 minus V1 gamma V1 V1 mu R T minus T1 minus T2 gamma minus 1. This is equation number 4. So we will get this equation as the aspect of the work is done in the gas in the adiabatic process, that W is greater than 0 from the equation which is given in the last. Okay. Now T1 is greater than T2. On the other hand, the work is done and W is less than 0. Then we will have T2 greater than T1 and the temperature of the gas rises. Okay, then what will happen? Isochoric process in V is constant, no work is done and or by the gas. Equation number 12.1. the heat absorbed by the gas goes entirely to change the internal energy and its pressure, and the change in the temperature for a given amount, that is, heat is determined by the specific heat of a gas at a constant volume. And the isobaric process, the P is fixed, that is, work is done by the gas. Therefore, W will be equal to P V1 V1, that is mu watt T2 minus T1. Okay, so this temperature changes and so gas initial internal energy, so does the internal energy. The heat absorbs goes partly to increase internal energy and partly to the work. Then the change in the temperature for a given amount of heat is determined by the specific heat of a gas at a constant pressure. Cyclic process, this means that this will rotate, and cyclic process, the system retains to its initial state, since internal energy in the state where variable mu del u equal to 0 for a cyclic process. From equation number 2.12.1, the total energy absorbed equal to the work done by the system itself. So 12.1 equation is this one, 12.1, which is a 12.1, that is del q is equals to del u plus del w. So the total heat absorbed equal to the work done by the system itself. So this is how this isochoric, Biot and isothermal and adiabatic process is taking place in the equation. Go through this by heart the equation, and then this particular equation will be mean for this process also, that is the coming process, that is for this Carnot engine process, the same process will be there. So by heart this particular process, and you will be able to get this answer. Now heat energy, engine. Heat engine is it is a kind of a hot reservoir to the cold reservoir. It is maintaining how the heat energy is in a device undergoes a cyclic process and results in the heat to work, that is being understand by this particular example, not by this, by the coming particular example, how this process works. Let's discuss. So in the next video we will discuss about the heat engine. Thank you, students.